Excuse me.
Yeah. What? Oh.
I came here. Chris?
Welcome in, bro.
Wait a minute, bro. You back?
I'm back.
Man, what's going on,
what's
man?
up, bro?
What's up? My PlayStation brother. Have you converted over, bro? Tell me you went and got Game Pass. That's all I want to hear, man. If you didn't convert over, bro.
I got Game Pass.
My man.
I got Game Pass.
You know you got to come back on Di-RRec Gaming again, bro.
I know, dude. It's been a long time.
You shut that thing down, man.
What do you mean?
You shut that thing down, man. You had it all blue for one night.
Yeah.
But
you know what's funny? I got.
It don't let you down. Would you get a PC?
I got off that call that night. Tried to play Horizon because that was the game that we were talking about. I got bored. I fell asleep. I was like, man.
Hey, let them know which Horizon you talking about, Chris.
It was Forbidden West.
Because you know there's many games with Horizon in it. We just wanted to be clear which one you was talking about.
Hey, you know what though? I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was like, no way Xbox is gonna have any like. Man, at the end of the day, they. You know how Nintendo switched to the Wii when the 360 PS3 came out?
Right.
And they're like, we're gonna stick to our own lane.
Right.
Well, now Nintendo, they got their own thing. You know, they ain't going nowhere. They're in their groove. Xbox just found their groove. They just found their groove. They said, we ain't sticking to the box. You seen the marketing for this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, this is not an Xbox? Have you seen that at all?
I've seen it, bro.
On their gear shop, you can buy a t-shirt and it says this is not an Xbox. You can buy a phone case and it says this is an Xbox. Get Game Pass. You can play Xbox wherever you want. And I'm like, big brain. I saw the other day, they put Forza Horizon. They said, yo, it's going to get a release on PlayStation. I was like, what? How could you? And then I was like, oh, yeah. Just grab the bag anywhere. It don't matter. I don't care. I'll sell my stuff in your shop. Microsoft. What can you do? It's over.
You know what people don't understand? Is that's exactly what the plan was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
When Bill Gates said, I don't care about this console.
Yeah.
I want people to buy into the service.
Yeah.
That was the very first OG Xbox. He said, I'll give it away, put it in stores where people just grab it because I want it to be in their house, but I want them to pay for the service.
Yeah.
Because like you said, really understanding what Microsoft's business is all about is about having no boundaries in the first place.
Yeah.
It's a software data company.
Pretty much.
Do you limit yourself to information, Chris? Would you limit yourself to information? If you could have all the information or just a little bit of
The
information?
info? No.
Thank you.
Never.
So what would you limit your software to just anything? Would you limit it? No. Software, right. So people can understand when it comes to hardware. People can understand that hardware can be put somewhere and can be put somewhere just solely in that spot. But when you're talking about operating systems, why would you limit yourself to just one area?
Right.
When you right. So
that's why the Xbox basically just still operates like mini Windows. That's it.
That's right.
It's always basically been like, I mean, that's what the kernel was. It was Windows. It was always Windows. It was specified to that box just so that way they could get into your house. They could get into your house through whoever the gamer was in your house, and then sell you Microsoft services and then bundle it up.
Chris, when did you come back to the store, bro?
I just got back, bro.
They hired you back.
I just got back.
After all the chaos you caused.
Third time's the charm. There was a second time. I don't think you knew about the secret.
No, we'll talk about that off. Yeah. But look, man, I put you live and direct, and you came through. Look, like you did it with your eyes closed, bro. Like this is what I'm talking about. This is what I like about you, man. You have no problem talking about games, and you don't. There's no pause. There's no. You didn't, dude. I didn't even know you was here.
Yeah.
Now, let's be fair to the audience. I started this up because we were shocked. We didn't even realize.
Yeah.
So we did this, but this conversation about Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo came from this man right here. That was off the head. That was not anything. This is 100% what you see is what you get right here. So I got a question for you right off the rip.
All right.
Oh, don't worry about that, man. That's my son bouncing basketball. You know, he always got to be clowning. But,
you're cool.
but you know,
ain't clowning.
Right? Yeah. But I got a question. Seriously, an Xbox question, man.
All right.
So I heard you say, about Xbox putting their stuff anywhere, Basically, that shows power, but we get that.
Right.
But, yes, they did lose the console space. We saw that, right? Yeah, that was just another Texas. If you're not in Texas, you don't understand why he looked that way.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But we do. Just understand this, man. The temperature's going to be 84 degrees. You're liable to see anything around here in Texas.
Now he's clowning.
Yeah, now he's clowning.
But,
no, man. So, with Xbox doing what they're doing right now, right?
Yeah.
Case by case, putting games in areas to where it helps the developers understand it. I don't know how much you've been studying it, so I'm just speaking on things that are actually the issue, right? Mm-hmm. We're knowing that the industry, the prices of developing video games are going up.
Yeah.
Microsoft is the first to do this in order to stabilize not just us with the prices and everything, but to try to help the industry get to a better place, right? So the old way of how things used to be, the VHS days where it was hardware only, console sales,
Yeah.
How many games was being sold when it was one metric to success 35 years ago.
Right.
That's not the success metric for today.
Right.
With Microsoft going out the limb to do this, yeah, to get the bad press, to do everything. But the thing is this, you can't bully Microsoft. If there's gonna be a company that's gonna take all the fire, it's gonna be Microsoft. You know why? Because Microsoft's pockets are deep enough to take the fire. So they're gonna do it just so everybody else can come behind them. Now, with this Play Anywhere, putting the games in other platforms case by case, do you think that Microsoft is actually doing the right moves even when it comes to their own fan base?
Yeah.
Okay, you think that? What?
Well,
right.
so that as soon as I had learned about even just the even whenever they had an ad about hey, you can play Xbox with a Fire Stick. Now it comes pre-installed. They started doing that. I started to wonder. I was like, okay, that was my first question. Because I was still tinkering on the edge of like, do I buy an Xbox? Do I get into that? Because if I buy an Xbox, what's the deadline before it becomes useless? Or it becomes like, oh, hey, we're not making them anymore. Something like that. And I did a lot of research and I kept finding that in no way Microsoft has no plans to stop making the box. And I was like, okay, but then why are you doing all this stuff? It's pretty clear that their strategy, it's like you're saying, it's like their pockets are so deep.
Real quick, are you telling me they didn't get rid of the Game Informer magazines?
So Game Informer.
So they fought back.
Are over.
So what are they? Oh, the retro.
We got some.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, cool. All right, I see.
I bought one because I had one of the covers.
I was about to say, man, the date, but EMG's coming back.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
Go ahead.
I think that Microsoft, it's like you said, they got deep enough pockets that they're changing up the strategy to go beyond the box, but not without the box. Because think of it this way, at the end of the day, most of the Xbox player base tends to be pretty much as many people as you can think of. You know what I'm saying? So I have found personally that it's like, take this generation, for example. PlayStation 5, cool. PlayStation 5 digital, cool, but why is the price still so much higher? Why is it only $100 off when Microsoft was like, hey, look, $200 off the box. That way you still get the new games and it's digital only. Yeah, you're gonna get maybe, I think it's like the only difference between it still uses the Velocity engine. Only difference is like 8 teraflops of processing. Now that usually goes over anyone's heads like, well, we don't know what that is. It just depends on how fast the box processes, like overall. It's not even that much of a difference. So instead of having to go in and get a Series X when I ain't got $500.
You got your PlayStation 5 though.
I didn't even buy a PS5.
Okay,
you know why?
You still got your PlayStation 4.
You know why? Because they didn't meet me where I was at. As a PlayStation gamer with a PS4 Pro who was like,
right,
I don't want to trade this in. I got games on this, and also I like
And you're
to
still
collect.
getting them cross-gen games.
Yeah.
That's the point, right?
I was like, I like to collect. I don't want to lose this just to get that, because also, I mean, how you treat me with this new thing tells me how we're going to be going forward. And if you didn't, they had an opportunity when they did the Slim to drop the price of the OG. They just discontinued it. They said, nope, we're done. Why did you do that? You could have met us in the middle. You could have said, hey, here's the old hardware. There you go. You could buy a PS5 for $300. And then, as soon as Xbox was like, hey, this console war thing, we're not even doing it. Like, we're going to play everywhere and keep making the box. Sony, I guess they took that as a dub, and they said, we're going to charge as much as we can for a Pro. Ain't nobody going to see the difference. Which, by the way, advertises 120 frames per second. The X already does that, so. And it does it for 500. So I don't know what we're doing here. But I think the honest answer is that Xbox, they're just going as far as they can. Microsoft is a cloud-based company, mostly. They have a lot of business stuff that's cloud-based. Microsoft Azure is the most used cloud business platform in the entire world. I think they're just simply going, hey, we already do this for almost every other nerdy thing possible. Just add the games. So they focus on the infrastructure, and it's getting better over time.
Chris, I appreciate your info, man. Hey, if we can get you back on Di-RRec Gaming soon, it's good to see you, man. We're going to get everything we need to be taken care of today, bro. I'm out here, really out here outside looking for the Assassin's Creed Shadows. I already got my pre-order step. I'm ready to get it on out, get it paid for. So what, the 20th?
Awesome.
Let's get this going, man.
That's the pickup day,
Let's
man.
do this, y'all. Y'all have been a part of Live and
Welcome
Direct,
back.
man.
We up in it. It's starting.
We here.
This is a year.